Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Portland at Colorado Springs, and we've got a barn burner today. We're going to check out a few things and see what the experts say. Colorado Springs has a 53% chance of winning based on 1,000 simulations. So we're going to get going for it. It's a little bit overcast today with a little bit of wind, but still a nice day out. It is our last day game before we go to a night game, and let's get her rolling.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andy McNamara, and welcome in for what should be another great matchup. The players are warmed up, the coaches have taken to their sidelines, and we're all set here in the booth. Let's see how this all develops. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He'll send this one deep. He's tackled. First and 10. He drops back to pass. Weber lets it fly. And it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10 for the offense. Weber steps back into the pocket. He throws it deep along the sideline. And it's caught for the score. Touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point. Go. Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. They will strike first today with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. First down and 10 to go. Jones hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. A huge gain by the offense. First down and 10 to go. Throws it off to the left side, and the ball is batted down. Second and 10 for the offense. Go. Jones hands it off. Wrestle to the ground. Daniels with the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense lines up on first and goal. Jones drops back to pass. He finds the target over the middle of the end zone. Incomplete pass. Second and goal. It'll be a run to the left side. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. Go. The kick is up. And the extra point is good. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He rockets this one deep. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. Player in motion to the right. Go! Weber with the handoff. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10. The QB tucks it and scrambles. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. That brings up second down. Second down, 12 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. And he can't get it off before being taken down for the sack. That will be a loss of 5. A 2-receiver set for the offense. Weber steps back into the pocket. Incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. He punts it away. The punt is fielded. And he's taken down after returning it up to the 35. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Play action fake. Jones lets it rip. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Austin. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense sets up with 2 backs. Jones drops back to pass. He makes the throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. It's up. And it sails through. That score puts them ahead for now. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. First down and 10 to go. He makes the toss. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Richardson. That will be good for about 6. Second down. QB with the play fake. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Third down. Weber back to throw. Play action pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. The punt's away. He catches the punt, sheds off the first tackle, and the tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Jones drops back to pass. Scrambling, he'll slide safely to the ground. Gain of 6 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 13 yards to go. Jones drops back to pass. He tosses one short to the sideline. And the defender makes the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. Third down. Jones gives it away. And he's wrestled to the ground. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. He catches the punt. And he's tackled. First down and 10 to go. Weber back to throw. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. He steps out of bounds. Gain of 9 on the play. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. Player in motion to the right.
Hike.
He makes the throw over to the sideline. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Third down, just 1 yard to go.
Go.
He takes the ball, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Richardson. Gain of 3 on the play. 1st and 10.
Go.
And down he goes. Mays sacked him. Loss of 6 on the play. 2nd down.
Hike.
Weber back to throw. He's got a receiver near the 30, and he's tackled right away. That will be good for about 1. The first quarter comes to an end. A close matchup so far today. 3rd down for the offense. Weber back to throw. Finds a target on the left side of the field. The pass is incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away.
Hike.
The punt's away. The punt is caught. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Player in motion.
Sit hut.
He throws one with some air under it. Tipped away and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 to go. Player in motion to the right.
Sit hike.
Jones hands it off. He's finally taken down. A huge pickup there by the offense. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. 1st down and 10 to go.
Hut.
A flag on the play. And the tackle will be made by Daniels. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. This is going to be defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty. The defense comes in a 4-3 set.
Go.
Jones hands it off. That's the end of that play. Gain of 5 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 14 yards to go.
Hike.
Jones hands it off. And he wraps him up. Parker with the tackle. That gets us to 3rd down. 3rd down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Jones drops back to pass. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. And the pass falls to the ground. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line.
Hike.
Here's the kick. And it's good. That score extends their lead. Lining up for the kickoff. He kicks it deep. First and 10. They'll send a player in motion. Weber steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw up near the 45. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Weber with the handoff. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense sets up in shotgun. Weber steps back into the pocket. And it's intercepted. And he is tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Jones gives it away, and he wraps him up. Parker with the tackle. Small gain on the play. The offense will operate from under center. Dropping back. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Third down. 7 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. King on the reception. Wrestle to the ground. Daniels with the tackle. Gain of 13. First down and 10 to go. Jones drops back the pass. Makes the throw to the left side of the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Fifth play of the drive. Jones drops back the pass. He sends this one into the end zone. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. That score extends their lead. The offense lines up to kick it off. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. He'll field the kickoff. He's put to the turf. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. First and 10. QB back to pass. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. The pass is caught. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense comes in on second down. Dropping back. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Long distance pass is good. Casey with the tackle. They covered a lot of ground on that play. A shotgun set for the offense. Weber hands it off. And he's tackled here. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense comes in on second down. 15 yards to go. He steps back to pass. He sends this one into the end zone. Tipped away and incomplete. Third down for the offense. 15 yards to go. Throws the ball. He snags it out of the air. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single point attempt here. It's up. And the extra point is good. They'll recover some ground with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. First and 10 for the offense. He drops back. He finds a target up near the 40. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. He steps back to pass. QB with the play fake. Tipped away and incomplete. Third and 10. Jones drops back the pass. King makes the catch. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 15. First and 10 for the offense. A two-receiver set for the offense.
Tonight.
Jones gives it away. And he's brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Ramirez. Small gain on the play. Second down, 7 yards to go. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Third down.
Hike.
He'll pitch it off to the right side. And he's brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Ramirez. The defense will use a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. That will push them back 3 yards. The offense lines up to punt. The punt's away. The punt is caught. And the return is going to go up near the 15-yard line. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Throws the ball. It's complete to Bradford. Brought down by Casey. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First and 10. Scrambling. And he's not going anywhere. Richardson with the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second down and long. Weber back to throw. He sees a target over the middle. Tipped away and incomplete. The offense lines up on third and long. Weber hands it off. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. And the defense will call timeout here. They will have 2 remaining. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense sets up to punt one away. He makes the punt. The punt is caught. And down he goes. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Jones drops back to pass. King on the reception. That's the end of that play. The offense calls a timeout. That will be their second timeout. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10. He makes the throw. And he's tackled. The offense will use a timeout here. That will be their third and final timeout. Gain of 14 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Jones drops back to pass. He's got a receiver near the 30. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Gilbert makes the catch. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. Jones lets it fly. The pass is incomplete. 6th play of the drive. Jones lets it fly. Penalty marker on the field, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. This is going to be offensive pass interference. They'll accept the penalty. Second down. Jones drops back to pass. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Third down. QB back to pass. And he'll be taken down in the backfield. Austin on the sack. Loss of 7. 9th play of the drive.
Tonight.
He decides to throw it deep into heavy coverage. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. That will do it for the second quarter. A close matchup so far today. The offense lines up to kick it off. He rockets this one deep. The kickoff is fielded. And he is down. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Hike.
Makes the throw. And the defender got him down. Gain of 15. First and 10 for the offense.
Go.
The runner will take it on the draw. And he is eventually brought down. Gain of 15. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field.
Go.
Jones drops back to pass. Looking short for a target over by the sideline. That brings up second down. Second down, 15 yards to go.
Tonight.
He flings a pass. And the tackle will be made by Daniels. That will be good for about 6. The offense lines up on third and short.
Go.
Jones drops back to pass. Tosses the ball. And it's knocked away by the defense. And out comes the field goal unit.
Tonight.
There's the kick. And the kick runs out of gas before making it in. No good. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Motion right.
Tonight.
Weber hands it off. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That gets us to second down. Second play of the drive. Weber back to throw. He's got a receiver deep with multiple defenders nearby. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today.
Tonight.
Weber with the handoff. And the defender makes the tackle. Loss of 4. The offense sets up to punt one away. The punt's away. And the punt will land out of bounds. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Hike.
The QB tucks it and scrambles, and he wisely slides down. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense lines up on second and short. Jones drops back to pass. And he's tackled. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense sets up under center.
Hike.
Jones gives it away. Wells wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. They'll lose a couple yards there. Second down. Jones drops back to pass. Makes the throw. And the ball is batted down. Third and long for the offense. Jones drops back to pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The punt team takes the field. The punt's away. The punt is caught. And he's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He fakes the handoff. Finds a receiver along the sideline. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Second play of the drive. Weber steps back into the pocket. He throws it off to the right side. And that's as far as he'll make it. They'll lose one on the play. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. Track down that ball. He is picked up and brought down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. 1st and 10. Weber back to throw. And he's off. And he'll take a slide here. Gain of 7 on the play. 5th play of the drive. Weber back to throw. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Complete. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 15. 1st down and goal for the offense.
Hike.
Brown receives the handoff, and he scores! The kicking team lines up for the PAT.
Hike.
It's up, and it's good! That score will close the gap a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. He catches the kickoff. And he's tackled. First and 10 for the offense. Makes the handoff. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Parker. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down. There's a flag on the play. It looks like the offense jumped a bit early there. They'll accept the penalty. The offense comes in on 2nd down. 12 yards to go. QB back to pass. Jones lets it rip. And he safely steps out of bounds. That signals the end of the 3rd quarter. It's anyone's game so far. 3rd down. 15 yards to go. Player in motion. Jones drops back to pass. There's a penalty flag on the field, and it's knocked away by the defense. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him. They'll accept the penalty. 1st and 10. Jones hands it off. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st down and 10 to go.
Hike.
Wells into the backfield. Got him for the sack. Loss of 7. 2nd down. Pitch to the right side. And down he goes. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense has struggled to convert on 3rd downs today. Penalty flag on the field. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. They'll accept the penalty. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on 3rd downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. And he will be brought down by Brown. Gain of 11. The punt team takes the field. He punts it away. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20. They'll start things off from the 20. Weber steps back into the pocket. He'll make the throw short along the right side. And he's tackled. That'll go for about 3 yards. The offense comes in on second down. 7 yards to go. Weber steps back into the pocket. Throws this one, and it's intercepted. And down he goes. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Motion for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. Jones lets it fly. Edwards pulls it in. Wrestle to the ground. Daniels with the tackle. Gain of 11. First and goal. Jones drops back to pass. Looking short for a target, and he misses his target. The offense comes to the line on second and goal. Motion for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. Jones lets it fly. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. And he's in for the score. They'll opt for the single point attempt here. The kick is up. And the kick is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. The kick's away. He catches the kickoff. And the tackle is made. First down and 10 to go. Bell takes a handoff. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 11. Second play of the drive. Weber steps back into the pocket. He launches one deep down the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10. Weber gets rid of the ball. Tipped away and incomplete. Third down and 10 to go. Weber steps back into the pocket. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Fourth and 10 for the offense. They'll have their hands full trying to convert this. Weber gets rid of the ball. It's complete to Bradford. And he's immediately brought down. A huge gain by the offense. First and 10 for the offense.
Go.
Blown coverage by the defense. He's got a wide open receiver. The deep throw, it is complete. Casey with the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First down and goal for the offense. First and goal. Fumble on the field. And he's stopped up around the 20. First and 10. Jones drops back to pass. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. And he wraps him up. Parker with the tackle. The defense will use a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. Gain of 5 on the play. The defense breaks the huddle with 5 defensive backs. He'll pitch it off to the runner. And he's finally stopped after a great run. And the defense will call timeout here. That will be their second timeout. Gain of 16 on the play. 3 receivers for the offense. The receiver goes into motion. Jones drops back to pass. Launches one deep down the left side of the field. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense. He hands it to the runner, and the defender makes the tackle. And the defense calls timeout. That will be their last of the half. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 10 for the offense. Jones hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 13. 1st and 10. And he takes a knee. The defense comes in a 4-3 set.
Go.
And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. And it is over. This one is in the books. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara. We'll see you next game.
Alrighty, guys. Looks like that's another great game. The Miners edged the Portland Grizzlies 31-21. Great game. Threat, who's been a threat most of the season, 19 for 158, 2 TDs, and then Richardson, 1 interception, a sack, and 3 tackles for loss. That's going to do it for this game. We're going to find out, see who is injured right now. So let's take a look. Oh, we got Drew Stowe, and he's got a back injury, not expecting to return. We'll take a clip of that and make sure we get that squared away for Pasta. And then we got on the Colorado Springs. Let's see if they survived the injury bug. And they did. They did. So everything looks hunky-dory, peachy keen on their side. And so we're going to go ahead and move on. Persistent Pally, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.